Good morning. It is May 7th. We just left, oh, what shelter was it? Shoot. You know what, I don't know. Well, I'll come back to it. Perfect night, perfect morning. Beautiful pastures again. I love this. I don't know why. Maybe it's the views or just the landscape itself. Hard to say, but I'm currently dodging large piles of poo. Oh man. So we got trail days locked in. It looks like we're going to be there on the 8th and 9th and leave on the 10th. And we'll be staying at Woodchuck's again. And it sounds like they opened the tent city up or allowed homes to have tents in them. So that's good. Apparently in the past there was issues with, people staying and then people not leaving. So yeah, that can be a problem. Vagrancy and just people running amok. Hurting the landscape. It's a really beautiful town. Oh, what else? So 10 miles today to Partnership Shelter, get picked up, and then taken to the halfway inn, which is at mile 555. And then tomorrow, we do a slack pack for 21 miles. That should be interesting. Currently, the terrain is cooperating. I think the easy part of the day is over. I got 2.5 miles uphill. Hi. Making good time though. Joe, Jerry, and Jason all stayed at the oh, here it is. Hurricane shelter last night, which was a really nice shelter, and they're gonna be a day behind. Trimpy is the one that we stayed at last night. Oh man, these are not regulation steps. Good God. All right, here we go. Partnership Shelter is right here, and this thing is nice. Like the best one that I've seen to date. Wow. I spent the last mile talking to this little old lady, Marmot, from dual citizen Canada and damn, I forgot, LA. So we were just BSing for a while. I love this. Oh man. Well, that's not cool. Oh, there's actually gear in it. Looks like a hiker box. Is this a shower? No way! What? I'd wear my shower shoes in here, but hey, upstairs, check that out. Man, they knew what the heck they were doing. Holy smokes. Wow. Man, I hope the guys that are behind us stay there, because that's a damn nice shelter. Partnership shelter. If you're out here, stay there. Man. The only thing they didn't have is laundry. Privy. That makes more sense. All right, so Tony should be here somewhere. Oh yeah, back to Marmot. So she lost her doggone rain pants. So for the last 2 days, everybody's trying to help her find them, but nobody's found them. So if you see some rain pants, don't know the color, don't know the brand. They're not Frog Togs though. I think they're Marmot. I wouldn't doubt it. But if you see them, they belong to her. They're between Wiser Shelter and Hurricane Shelter. Somewhere in there. I saw nothing. So, saw another scarlet tanager today. That was pretty cool. He's a big fella. There's a lot of people up here. All right, I'll be back. Hey, so Tony and I made it into the hostel, and it's a heck of a long drive, and I'm glad we're here because it thunderstormed just a little bit ago. And hailed nonetheless, but it was very short, so not a big deal. But the hostel is beautiful. It's set up just like a bed and breakfast. It's just me. You can see in the skies, it's looking rough for somebody that's hiking out there, but over this way, it's not so bad, and then it just goes to crap over there. So, the house is beautiful. This tree behind me is, she said, is like 117 years old, and there's a good story that comes along with it about this cowboy who visited the home, and after it was built, and there was a little girl living here, and the man came off his horse and said to the little girl something about planting a tree for her, and there's a huge sycamore now, and it's ancient. So I'm a terrible storyteller, apparently. The land is absolutely amazing out here. I know tomorrow we'll go through some pastures. Again, we're slack packing 21. So I've got my meals squared away and snacks for tomorrow. And I should be doing, the next 4 days, Tony and I will be over 600 miles. So we're not like really pressing the mileage. I'm going to do a 19 and then a 15. And then, what the deuce? There we go. So I'm going to do a 19 and then a 15 and then a 20. And I'll meet up with Holly and the boys just right around a hostel. The hostel's called, it's mile marker 604. Man, I can't remember the name of the hostel. I only looked at it a couple of times, but it's a donation-based one. Oh, the Lick Skillet Hostel. So I'll be there. The terrain doesn't look too bad. I know it's hilly and I know it's rocky. But the next 2 days have forecasted sunny skies and no chances of rain. We'll see. You know, it's the weather. So I'm happy about that. So tomorrow's slack pack should be nice. And then resupply is all done. I can resupply with Holly and the boys for the next section. And maybe that'll be Parisburg. But I'm not sure of the distance yet, so I know I gotta do some research. And I don't like planning out 6 days. I can plan out 3 or 4. That's easy enough. So we planned 4. So this platform is the only place you can get LTE for your phone. So I'm gonna hang out up here and talk to the family for a bit. Send out some emails. So I scored some free postcards at that last shelter. But there's a visitor center right next to that shelter that I talked about earlier today that I cannot freaking for the life of me remember what it is. And got back here to the hostel, which is where I'm at. Well, I'll kind of show you around a bedroom that we're in. It's dark in there, and nobody's in there right now, but just the lights off. Loaner clothes, storage shelves, and there's 3 beds over here. Tony's on that side, nobody's in the middle. And then there's 3, 4, 5, 6 beds over there. And then they have like 2 extra rooms and like private rooms that people are staying in. But when I got back here, partnership shelter. Oh, thank God. So at partnership shelter, I picked up those postcards and then came back here and filled out the rest of them for, you know, the supporters and friends and family. And Tony gave me some stamps, so that's all going to go out tomorrow. And our guys made it into partnership shelter. Couldn't get a hold of us because there's no service here. And then they went into Marion and got a hotel. So they will get picked up tomorrow, and they'll do a 0 tomorrow, and then they'll do the slack pack and spend the night. But we're not taking a 0, Tony and I. So I'd like to take a 0, but I'm going to take one. We've taken 11 0 days in 555 miles. Mother of God. I have a feeling that number is going to go up still. So, yeah, I'm not doing a 0. I'm just going to, I need, push some miles, and I can take a 0 with Holly in 4 days on Friday. I will meet up with her, and then Saturday they'll hang out. I'll do a Nero on Friday to catch up with the guys wherever they're at. So sounds good to me. Because they'll be ahead, I think. Yeah, they'll be ahead somehow. Anyway, this place is pretty awesome, and she brought out some leftovers tonight, so I didn't buy another pizza. I bought 1 pizza and 1 soda here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I guess I got a couple of resupply items too, but I had enough left over to where I was good. So we're good. We are good. Okay, I think that's it for the 7th. I'll let you know how that slack pack goes tomorrow.